live, and once it comes up, I gotta mute it a little bit because it's gonna be too loud and there's gonna be too much echo. And I'll copy that link. We're rocking and rolling.
Hello? I'm all right.
Hey, we're live, buddy. So
we live.
Getting ready, yes. Welcome everybody to Sports Talk with Curt and Ralph. We're about to do this. This is going to be a weekly broadcast that we're going to do 3 times a week. We're shooting for Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays about 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
Talk about past, present, and future in sports. And anything you can handle. We can talk about a little bit of baseball, basketball, football, whatever it is.
Whatever it is.
Whatever it is. And if you got something on your mind, we'd love for you to go down in the comments and do some comments and tell us what's you agree, disagree with us, whatever it may be. We can handle it.
Yeah, we can. Because we're about to open up the book.
We're about to open up the books.
The sports book. Yeah, this is the sports book.
Yes, indeed. We're going to talk about my favorite teams, which is only really one team out there.
Which one?
We're going to get to that too. You know, the almighty Pittsburgh Steelers.
Okay.
You got to love them. Always love them. They're my folks.
You don't love your coach, though.
I always get quiet when Ralph talk about the Steelers coach.
Hey, I ain't talking about the Steelers coach. You're the one that don't like him. It's not me.
I always get quiet. That's Ralph's coach. I think he's a Dallas fan, but I think he's a Pittsburgh Steelers coach fan. So I think that's his buddy or something. I don't know if they frat. What going on over there?
No, we're not frat. We just, I just been around a long time. We don't get many of those opportunities to be a head coach. And whenever a brother gets something, I like for him to try to hold on to it.
Hey, we live. You see, I got my buddy Mo Stokes in here from California. He's opened up his barbecue place. He come in bumping the tables around. That's what live is about.
So, Curtis, I got one question.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Is the barbecue any good?
I haven't tried it.
Oh boy.
He says it's good.
Look,
but
so we have to take his word for it.
There's a lot of restaurants out there.
Do we get a sample of it, or what do we do?
No samples yet. No samples.
You don't put me on blast like that.
No samples, but I heard.
Look,
I heard it's good. I also heard that man landed on the moon, but I have no proof of either one.
Well, the proof is the pudding right here. So if I gotta do something, I can do something for you.
There you go. We're gonna have to. I'm gonna have to bring out the grill. Ralph, what y'all doing later? Come on to the house. I'm gonna pull the grill out. I'm gonna go to the grocery store. We're gonna see what. But yeah, his what's it called?
Molicious.
Molicious
barbecue.
Yes.
Molicious barbecue.
Then actually, we're gonna do the interview for that.
One bite and we got you.
You hear that, folks?
Like that.
One bite.
Nothing else need more to be said. Just that.
One bite. Out of California.
Los Angeles.
LA.
They know something about barbecue out there in California?
Come on out there and get some.
Yep. The best thing to happen to LA.
I'm from the barbecue state, baby. You know, we down in Texas. We know about barbecue. I'm from Texas.
Well, obviously you don't know about what's going on out there. Come on out there and get some. You might think you're back home in Texas. You know what I'm saying?
He probably made chili. He put beans in his chili.
I don't even know what chili is. Chili's what's that? A weather temperature or something like that? No. Come get some of this. I know you make a little beef out there. I control the beef.
Man,
When
that's a beautiful thing.
I'll show you. Beef ribs, not the little skinny ribs, nice and thick.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Angus beef.
Texas is the beef place.
It's,
that's the beef state.
I know. I studied there.
Okay, where at?
School of Hard Knocks, 5th Ward.
So what's first on the hit parade today, Curt?
Let me type that in right there. I guess the barbecue. And you know, with every tailgate, you're gonna have some good barbecue. So you're gonna be out there barbecuing at some of the sports
No.
when they get out there.
My trailer's too big to be coming inside there unless I set it up to go to work. It's way too big. It's 15 feet long.
15 feet, y'all. Meat racks, locks, faucets, sinks,
Everything.
propane. He cooks with propane, charcoal.
Do you
wood.
put goat? Do you ever do any goat?
Meat is all wood. The meat is cooked with wood. The propane is to keep the hot water in the sink warm. That's the only thing I got propane.
Oh, there you go.
All the meat is cooked with wood.
Wow, it's a smoker.
Straight up.
So, do you use mesquite?
No, I use post oak, white oak, and pecan.
Okay, no
And
hickory.
Hickory. I don't mess with none of that mesquite.
Wow, I hear that.
So, Mr. From the state of barbecue, did I meet your approval right there?
Well, I like that so far, but you know, we like a little mesquite wood in ours. It gives it a little smokier taste.
Well, I use that post oak. That's your wood right there. That's Texas wood right there.
Well, yeah, mesquite is also.
Yeah, but the post oak is what gives it. Hickory
Okay.
is just as good. And that
Well,
pecan.
You know, we do things big in Texas, so that'll work. If it works for you, it works for me. I'm like Curtis. I know they landed on the moon, and I know that the barbecue is good, but I don't have any direct proof of any of them.
I had either one.
This is not Capricorn 1. This is the real thing.
And I don't know if I'm gonna ever get any proof on the moon, but I might be able to get some proof on the
It's
barbecue.
not Capricorn 1. This is the real thing.
The real
All right.
deal, y'all.
Huh?
It's a real deal. You know, just like my boy Holyfield.
We want to make sure we send all of our customers and all of our listeners to your barbecue place.
Yeah, exactly.
I
Exactly.
appreciate that.
You know
But
it.
it's got to be good now. We don't want no bad feedback.
Well, you know, I won't promise you, because promising nothing but a comfort to a fool. I guarantee you
Wow, I never heard that one before.
they'll love it.
Never heard that one before.
Yeah. I don't make a promise. That's
Wow.
just comfort to a fool.
Comfort to a fool.
No, I don't need no. You say it, that's all you got. I'm good with that.
Done deal. Well,
Wow.
I definitely got to eat some of your barbecue.
Yes, sir. But I want to say this broadcast is brought to you live today. This is Sports Talk with Curtis Ralph, special guest today. Mo Stokes, Maurice Stokes. You know, we grew up together. This broadcast is brought to you by CURTECH INC, a technology company based out of Tyrone, Georgia. We do desktop and network support. You need some computer services, give us a call. You pay, we will travel.
There you go.
You write the check, I will be there. And I take cash and credit cards. Don't give credit, take the cards though. Swipe them right through that square.
And if you need life insurance, call Ralph.
Yeah, there you go. If you need some life insurance, Ralph's your man.
Yes, Midland National, one of the best, strongest insurance companies in the world.
What's the name of the company?
Midland National.
Midland.
MIDLAND, Midland National.
There you go. And we're going to put that information in the comments. We're going to put Molicious contact in the comments. We're going to put Midland, was it Midland Financial, Midland Insurance?
Midland National.
Midland National information in the comments so you can reach out.
Yes.
CURTECH, just hop on my channel. As always, we want you to come on and make comments, subscribe, and turn that little bell on. Where's my camera? Turn the little bell on so you'll get notifications of when we're going live. We'd love to have everybody on here. So let's get to it. Brother Ralph.
Let's do it, Curt, in the house.
Brother here, man. You know, when we was coming across this and I wanted to do sports talk. I do small business interviews. I do regular topics also on this channel. Listen, I want to do sports talk. During the draft, football season is coming up. Almost everybody loves football. Somebody loves some type of sport somewhere. And I said, man, I didn't even have to wonder who I was going to get to do this with. Ralph and I have known each other for a couple of years, right?
Yes.
And every time I bring up a sport and I say, who can I get on here to talk and have a different opinion? So I called Ralph up and say, hey man, I'm thinking about doing this. I wanted to find somebody who, every time I say something, he thinks the opposite. I said, this would be perfect. He said, who are you thinking? And then we both started laughing. So we both knew this is something perfect for both of us to do because this brother right here, I'm going to say, the sky is blue. Winston, we had this conversation.
We did have this conversation
the other day. And I said, the sky is not blue. My brother said, the sky is blue. I said, yeah, this is going to work out perfectly.
Yeah, it is. It's all right. That's where we need to be.
I said, there's no such thing as colors. And he said, yes, there is. I said, okay. This is going to work out pretty good. Yeah, so.
Here we go.
Here
we go.
And I think somebody really, I hear somebody say that. It sounded like they really coined that phrase. When you're talking to them on the phone, you get hang up, and what you say?
Here we go.
Here we go. Here we go. That's what that brother says all the time. Here we go. I love that.
And instead of saying goodbye, just like, here we go.
There you go. All right, Ralph. So let's hop into it. Have you got a handle yet for your sports talk?
Yeah, the book is open. Ralph, the book is open. Booker.
Ralph, the book is open. Bookers. You can find him right here, baby.
Right here, because I can open up the sports book and we can talk about any of it.
There you go. That's where we are. He don't take any bets. Don't take any bets. He's not opening the books up for you to take his bets. But
no, it's not a sports book bet, a sports betting book. It's a sports talk book.
I got a feeling if you reach out to him privately, you might find yourself your name written down somewhere with some odds written down somewhere on.
There may be some odds somewhere. Yes, that's possible.
I think I know Ralph well enough to say, he'll take that bet.
Yes, I would. Depending on the bet, I'll take that bet.
Take that bet, baby. All right, so let's open it. I got to open up with my Pittsburgh Steelers.
Please.
I think we did pretty good in the draft. The only one I really want to talk about is Harris, Najee Harris. Man, I can't believe that we got what we really needed. Somebody else in this room is disagree. If you could pick a coach in the draft, I think that'd be great too. But you can't do that. So you can just pick players in the draft.
I think you got a good running back though.
We got amazing running backs. We were amazing running. Man, we got rid of who we needed to get rid of, and we picked up somebody that we really needed. I think that's amazing.
Now, did you hear the comments from your offensive lineman that left?
Yeah, Villanueva.
Yeah, Villanueva. He left and went to Baltimore.
Crybaby.
He's a crybaby now. I never heard nobody call him a crybaby long as he was wearing black and gold for the Steelers.
Well, you never said anything about James Harris either, so he went to New England. You never do that. That was Saturday.
Right. Is he a crybaby too?
He could have crybaby, but that's traitor. You just don't do that.
Could have went to any team,
but New England.
What does that got to do
Baltimore.
with anything?
Come on,
that's a lot. You never.
That's a lot.
You guys look at it. You guys look at it totally different than I look at it.
Yeah, okay. We're not like a Cowboy fans. Y'all just
and
that's
the difference.
No, you ain't gonna even go there. I'm a Cowboy fan, true and blue. But I'm also an individual fan. If he goes wherever he wants to go, that's gonna better him and his family. I don't care if he went to New England, because the most important thing is my team. Whatever he's doing at New England, that's his business. I'm cheering for my team.
Ooh,
so
mercy.
I'm one of those people that if you leave my team to go somewhere else, go. I ain't got nothing bad to say about you, especially if you was a good player for my team. The fact he was a good player and he goes to another team, now you upset with it?
Typical Cowboy.
I don't understand that.
Typical Cowboy fan.
He's gonna go to the rival.
No, it's not typical Cowboy fan. That's not. Don't try to put that on the Cowboys. That's not it at all. I'm a Cowboy fan, true and blue, but I'm also an individuals fan because these guys out there landed on the line trying to feed their family. So if he feel like he can get a better way to feed his family somewhere else, more power to him. Why would I be upset about that?
It wasn't about the money because he went for nothing.
He could have went. There you go. He went for nothing.
He could have do it for the money.
But the question was,
Pittsburgh.
the question is, was Pittsburgh gonna pay him that money?
He was retiring. What money was he to get? He went there to get back at Pittsburgh. That's all he did because he knew there was going to chance to go.
And you know this because he told you that?
Huh?
You know that he went to New England to get back at Pittsburgh because that's what he told you? Are we speculating?
No, maybe went to Baltimore. We're talking about Harris.
Oh, you're talking about Harris.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Harris.
I'm talking about any of them. I'm talking about any of them. When they leave to go somewhere else, unless you talk to them personally, how do you know why they went?
If you go for no money, you went for the ring. That's what you went for. Everybody. That's just common sense.
Well,
but that's what everybody's trying to get. Everybody's trying to get the ring.
Your team to win, to go to a team with nothing on your way out. Come on now.
What team did he go to that didn't have nothing?
He didn't. He went to a team that had everything that was going to go to the Super Bowl.
Right.
That's what he did for nothing.
So does that go back to what you're saying, Ralph? He's going for the ring. He's looking out for his family.
He went for the ring.
And what's wrong with that?
Nothing. But I'm just saying he went to the wrong. He went a Pittsburgh Steelers fan or a Pittsburgh player. You know, that's religious right there. If you're a fan or a player, whatever, you're Pittsburgh for life.
Steelers for life.
You know, and to go to your arch team that's always kept you out of the Super Bowl to play against your team. Come on.
Now.
So that's my whole question about this subject. How do you know why he went?
We know why he went.
That's
well, you say you know.
That's how
how do you know? Because if you haven't talked to him, you don't know the details of that man's life or whatever's going on. You don't know any of that.
I'm just looking at what's in front of me.
Right, because we knew.
You're just looking at it from the outside looking in.
I'm
talking about from the inside looking out.
But we know as Harris was going out the door, there were issues between him and the coach.
Right. The coach wasn't playing them.
The coach wasn't playing them.
Yeah.
And it started when he started getting these penalties because he was such a beast on the field. He was knocking people's heads off and getting these penalties, and something had gone wrong. It had been he said something to somebody about something or something, and then he started getting all these flags for making tackles. And then he started not getting played, and then the issues arose from that.
Okay, so then at that point, he wants to leave and go to another team, and you want to control what team he goes to.
Yes, sir.
He didn't want to leave. Pittsburgh released him.
Well, they released him because you said he wasn't playing. So if he wasn't playing, didn't he want to play?
He wanted to play.
He wanted to play.
But they weren't playing him.
But they weren't playing him. So he went to another team.
Mm.
Did he go and ask Pittsburgh for his release?
I'm not sure of that.
See, that's the point.
Yesterday or that.
There's so much information that we don't have that we're speculating about, that we're stating as facts, but we don't really know. He may have asked for his release because he wasn't playing much at Pittsburgh.
I believe he did ask.
I think he did ask for.
Okay, so then he asked for his release. So then when he gets released, why would he then have any issue, or why would any fan have an issue with where he goes? He wants to go and play.
But
he wasn't playing for Pittsburgh.
A rival team?
Right.
Come on. It's like Durant. Why Durant?
Brother, when you're in the league, the only rival team is all other 29 teams. Once you get released and you're on the open market, there are no rival teams. It's the team with the money that can help me get to where I want to be.
Mm.
But he went for nothing.
What do you mean when you say nothing? There's a veteran minimum that everybody gets. If he's that many years in the league, he had a veteran minimum. Okay. But he wasn't playing at Pittsburgh. He went and took the veteran minimum to go to New England so he could play.
Was that what he told you?
No, that's what you're saying. Tell me why he went.
So now I'm just saying.
I'm thinking that why he went was
to get back at Pittsburgh. He knew that.
From Pittsburgh Steelers fan point of view, that's the reason why he went over there. Because
he could have went to Miami.
He could have went to Miami.
Did Miami offer him anything?
He could have went to Dallas. I don't know why anybody would.
That's what I'm saying.
Pittsburgh released him. He wasn't released no more than 30 minutes, and New England picked him up.
Come on now.
Come on. You tell me that.
Come on.
So again,
New England could have came at him.
do you know that anybody else offered him anything? Because you can believe me, if he was asking for his relief at Pittsburgh, his agent was talking to other teams. Exactly. It didn't just happen in 30 minutes. Don't believe that for a second. No, when they were having problems internally, before he asked for his release, his agent was talking to other teams about where he could possibly go.
Right.
That's what agent's job is. So then once he got released and New England picked him up, it's because they had already had a conversation with New England. That wasn't the first conversation. Come on, guys. You got to know his agent is working for him in the meantime.
You know what? You're right about this guy right here. You know what you say? He gonna
tell you, man. Hey, Rob, the sky's not blue.
It's just that Ralph has a different
right here,
opinion, but I do come with some pretty good questions because I haven't had nobody tell me, did anybody else offer me anything? We know New England did because he went there. Yeah. We don't know anything about anybody else, do we?
No, we don't.
So then if nobody else offered him and New England did, is he going to get back at Pittsburgh or is he going to get paid, play somewhere else because he still want to play?
Going to get back at Pittsburgh. He could have.
Why is that if nobody else offered him anything?
I'm sure somebody offered him something.
Yeah. But you don't know that. Just like you don't know the moon, you don't know we landed on the moon. You don't know if anybody else offered him anything.
He wanted to get that ring. That's what he's planning to get that ring.
Well, he got three. He got three of them already, don't he? With Pittsburgh,
he got one.
He got one.
He got one with Pittsburgh. That's right. He only got one.
Who better to beat down? Who better to beat down than the coach that you had an issue with?
Yep. He wanted that ring.
He wanted that ring.
That's what everybody plays for in any sport. The champion.
That's right.
And he probably didn't even care about the ring more than he cared about getting back and saying, "Oh, you don't want to play."
Help me understand that, Curtis. Explain that to me.
You know how folks, you know how folks are. You know, you get your feelings hurt. You get the opportunity to get back at them.
That's any player or any team. When you go back against the team you played for, you have one of your best games.
Come on now.
One game. What I'm trying to get you guys to see is that I understand from your perspective, you're a Pittsburgh fan. If you leave us, you can't go to our rivals, all that stuff.
That's right.
I used to be there. When I was younger and I was a Cowboy fan, I was there. Now that I've been through a whole lot more and I've talked to a lot of pros and things like that, and I've interviewed them and those kind of things like that, that's far less of an issue getting back at somebody as opposed to getting paid and trying to get a ring. Those things, that getting back at a team comes at least third in the pecking order, minimum of third.
The point was the team that he went to had the opportunity to win a ring and get back at the same time. That's what he did.
Well,
he may have, but the getting back was still the third thing on the list.
Yeah, but he still
getting paid and getting a chance to get a ring is first and second.
I think it's easier to say that may be third, because you don't want anybody to look at you that way. And then
they don't care, man. You think they care about? You think they really care about the fans to that degree that they worry about how people look at them after all these many years?
He's on his way out.
Not the fans.
He don't care. He's done.
But we've all played sports on some type of level, and we all have.
Cause didn't he come back to Pittsburgh?
He came back to retire his jersey.
There you go.
So you think somebody kind of stroked his ego and said, "Come on, man, let me give you a hug. Just come on back. We'll let you retire out of here. You feel better?"
And you know what? I'm not sure if his jersey is retired yet.
I don't know about the jersey. I'm talking about him retiring as a Pittsburgh Steeler.
Yeah.
Well, who wouldn't want to do that?
Yeah, if you played for that many years for that organization, yeah, that's what you want.
You're entitled to that. You should be able to do that.
So true.
But you got to amend that.
Yeah.
But the fans
but the thought process behind I'm leaving from a team that is not willing to play me. I can't get no minutes on the field, so I'm asking for my release, and I'm a pick a team to get back at this team as opposed to going to a team that I can play and possibly win a ring. You telling me that trying to get back at Pittsburgh is more important than those two things? Because he can't feed his family trying to get back. That don't put no more money in his pocket to feed his family trying to get back at Pittsburgh.
But it feels good.
But you're still missing.
But you can't go to the
It
grocery
feels
store
good.
with good feelings, though, Curtis.
But he picked a team that
had everything he wanted.
that had
But
everything.
did the team pick him?
He went there.
They had to pick him.
That's Belichick right there.
Right, but he could have declined it.
For what?
Right.
He got the chance. If he didn't care about getting back at Pittsburgh, he could have declined it because that was an arch team.
That's a good
point.
He
went back.
No, so tell me the other team that was
championship. He went to the Super Bowl and they still lost. He didn't get.
Well, tell me the other team that he could have gone to that was ready to win a Super Bowl that was choosing him.
It doesn't. It was get back. I was trying to tell you.
I'm telling you, it was trying to get paid and win a ring. And I'm saying to you, is there another team that he could have gone to get paid and win a ring that wanted him?
He didn't get paid. He went for the bare minimum. How's that getting paid?
You still get a paycheck when you get when you're a veteran. When you get the veteran minimum, wasn't nobody offering more than the veteran minimum. So all he was gonna get, no matter where he went, was the veteran minimum. But that's still a pretty good paycheck. That's better than what I make.
This is better than a lot of people make, you know what I'm saying?
That's my point.
But
he knew
it may be a whole different reason why he went. To me, that's the way I feel. And
okay.
That's the way I look at it. You know, I never actually spoke with the man or talked to the man about it. And I don't know if the man really come out and tell the truth of why he did what he did. But to my eyes, that's what I see.
Okay.
And that's just my opinion.
And you know what? That's a good opinion because it's just like mine. Everybody got one.
Yeah.
It's just like a nose. We all got one.
Just like a butthole. And just like this. What I eat don't make you boo-boo. So you're good.
So it's all good. So
yeah, it's all good.
So we put that one to bed. He went because he wanted to get back at Pittsburgh, not that he wanted to win or play or get paid. It was really to get back at Pittsburgh.
That's it.
That's your opinion. That's your opinion.
Right.
And it's worth just what anybody pays for it.
Nothing.
There you go. Just like mine. It ain't worth no more than what anybody paid for it. And I think we're doing this for free, aren't we, Curt?
Right now.
Yeah.
Till we get these paid sponsors coming at us.
Oh.
We get some paid sponsors, then we got a whole different animal to talk about then.
Yeah, but then
I'm gonna have to trade up too then.
So I'm just saying, man, this YouTube thing is something real.
Right. Then we have to be advertising barbecue on here.
Hey, we're doing that too. Advertising barbecue, we're advertising insurance.
With a plate in front of you.
Technical skills,
all of that stuff.
You know, my end result, I'm trying to get somewhere else. We're trying to take
this
worldwide.
Mr. Texas.
Oh yeah, we're about to talk about something. And I think barbecue still has a lot to do with sports.
Yeah.
A lot of people cooking out, you know.
Oh yeah. The tailgating is the biggest thing that is going on, isn't it?
Yeah, we done lost your camera though, Mr. Ralph. There you go.
You can't, it should be back. I'm
making my question to you is, you're from the state of barbecue. Me personally, I don't put no sauce on my meat. It doesn't need it. I want you to taste that meat, what it's supposed to taste like.
Okay.
I feel the sauce is good and everybody has their own preference. You know, you could put it all over it, whatever. But I feel like this. Taste the meat first. If you don't feel that it's beaten up to what you want, then add that little sauce. I'll put the sauce to the side. How you feel about that? You like your sauce on the meat or on to the side?
I like a dry rub, but mostly I like to put the sauce on the side. And if I want some sauce, I'll have some sauce. But
that's how I feel.
That's me too.
I'd rather not have any sauce on mine.
Yeah, I want you to taste.
Right. But by the same token, I don't knock anybody that does because that's a personal preference.
I was just going what was your opinion on it? That's what I was asking.
Yeah. My opinion is, I put it on the side. I really like a dry rub, but when I make it for my family, I do put sauce on it for my family because I got I don't have a big grill like you got. I got a little personal, little Weber, and that's a whole different animal. I'm not, so.
You give me a trash can lid and I'll make it all taste good.
See there?
Wow.
Is that because it's going in the trash or what are we doing?
It might do that.
I never heard the trash can lid reference before.
So you never hear what I say, you probably never hear it nowhere else. I'm an original. I'm like,
Okay.
never had it, never will.
Oh wow.
There you go. I ain't mad at you.
Yeah, I like mine to where you can taste the meat. Old friend of mine, we went out to eat one time, and he said he don't like when people go out to eat and put salt and pepper on their food before they even taste it. That was one of his pet peeves.
Really?
Yep. He said you should taste the food before you put any kind of seasoning on it. Taste it how they made it, and then go from there.
Pepper never hurt nobody to me. I enjoy pepper. I like cracked pepper. Of course, ground pepper, black pepper.
Wow. Yeah, I like that. That's what I use.
Yeah, because when it's on the meat, and when you bite into the meat, it's gonna taste. You know?
Okay. Yeah, we might have to do something before you leave out tomorrow.
You got a couple hours, bro.
We got a couple hours. I know you got a couple things you got to do today.
Wheels will be up.
Are you going back to Pittsburgh?
Going back to Cali.
Where? Oh, LA. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think the only
You're out in LA. All right, that's cool. So how long you here for?
Just a day. I came in for a day and a half.
Okay. All right. Well, brother, welcome.
They came out of LA.
Me.
Welcome to Georgia.
Yeah,
Thank you, sir.
to Georgia.
You have a beautiful green state.
It is got a lot of greenery here.
Man,
Lots of trees.
Lots of trees, man.
I thought I was home when I came through here. I was like driving the street. Remind me of being back home.
Yeah, I'm in Pittsburgh area.
Yeah.
Nothing but green.
Yes, indeed.
And,
you know,
and out in LA, the new green out there is brown. So
And by the way, I got a question for you guys. I always was told and I always had read and thought that Cleveland was your number one rival for the Steelers.
okay,
well,
that's because right there. We're
yeah.
talking
Is
about
that not true?
well,
that's always going to be
it's
true.
the number one because they're right there, but the real number one because like
The division.
Dallas and New England with the Super Bowls.
Yes.
You know, we was
Right.
always trying to be the number one. You know, one for the thumb. We was always trying to be the sixth, the one with the most Super Bowls. But you know,
We didn't caught up.
yeah,
Yeah.
they wasn't caught up.
True rivalry is Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Okay.
old and new. Everybody knows the old Cleveland's in Baltimore. That's why we bang heads with them all the time.
There you go.
That's
right.
the old Cleveland right there.
And I think when it comes to the knockdown drag out is with Baltimore.
Yeah.
That's one of the toughest games you'll ever see during the season.
If you go
Pittsburgh and
back,
Baltimore.
if you go back in the days and look at Bum Phillips and Chuck Noll with Houston, them games right there were the bombs right there. They were just bang, bang, bang.
I understand. I grew up down in the Houston area. I grew up in Galveston, Texas.
Dallas, you know, we can't stand Dallas. I don't like nothing from Dallas.
I said Galveston.
I said Dallas.
The same thing, right?
No, it ain't.
We're both in Texas, right?
Yeah, this is kind of like Pennsylvania. Is it in Ohio? Or is it in Pennsylvania? We don't know.
Well, there's no Ohio.
States.
Ohio. That's a Dallas fan for you, man. I'm telling you, man.
Right. I just heard the same thing from Pittsburgh. We start talking about Dallas. I don't like nothing out of Dallas. Yada yada yada. I don't want to hear that. That's all good and well.
You know,
You hear that?
When you talk about
No,
that.
I didn't hear that.
How your coach about the Super Bowl?
Pardon me?
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
No, what did you say? I can't even hear what you said.
O'Donnell was the most prolific passer that season for Pittsburgh in the NFL. How does he throw to the same man on the opposite team twice to win the game? And where's that man?
Oh, okay. You want to talk about when Pittsburgh lost. You want to talk about the loss that Pittsburgh suffered, huh? Well, see, I got those same things before you guys probably even around watching football about Dallas and Pittsburgh because I'm much older than you guys.
How old do you think we
You're
are?
about 1 or 2 years older. That's it.
Let me ask you a question. Is either one of you guys 60?
Close to it.
Is that an actual
I didn't
age?
ask you how close you were.
That's an actual age?
No, my age is 67. I asked you how old you were.
I'm 56.
See, that's what I'm telling you.
What'd you
I
tell
was
me?
watching the Dallas-Pittsburgh rivalry when you was just getting into it. I was already been into it and out of it.
Right, I understand that, but that doesn't mean I wasn't around to know what was going on. I was there too.
Has football
Were
been
you
around that
paying?
many-
Were you paying that much attention back in the '70s to it,
I was at the game.
to the games?
Yes.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Rivers.
Yes.
okay, so you remember that, and you brought up O'Donnell in the Super Bowl against the Cowboys.
That was in the 90s. Yes.
Right, but see, I was going to bring up something before that in the '70s that Pittsburgh beat Dallas when Jackie Smith didn't catch the ball in the end zone.
I understand it, and we
Right. So, but that's all over with now. I don't bring up Jackie Smith anymore. I don't know why you bringing up O'Donnell. He played the game and got his ass whooped. That's all. I'm sorry, I can't
But
say
you had
that.
one.
Oh no,
But
this
you
is
had that one.
I got to listen. Not for children, so I think we can say that word.
No, all I'm saying is that as we move forward,
Maybe
you can say what you want to say. Pittsburgh, I respect Pittsburgh because they got 6 rings. Dallas got 5 rings. New England got 7 rings. And San Francisco got 5 rings. Nobody else is even in the ballpark.
thank you.
Pittsburgh got 6.
That's what I said. Pittsburgh got
I didn't hear
6.
you. I'm sorry. I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
I said Pittsburgh got 6. New England got 7. Dallas got 5.
No, you're
and
wrong.
San
New England
Francisco
has
got
6.
5.
New England has 6. They have 6. Your math is wrong. They have
New England got 7.
6.
Tom Brady has won 7. Tom Brady has won 7 championships, bro.
No, Brady won the 7th with Tampa Bay. New England has 6 championships.
Oh,
Okay, New England has 6. Is what you're saying.
Yes.
Okay, if that's correct, and I'm not saying it's not, I'm saying I made a mistake.
It's all good. No, Brady has 7 championships. He won the 7th with Tampa Bay last year.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, that's the 7th one right there.
Okay.
New England has 6. We're the only
Okay,
two
New
teams
England
that-
has 6. You got 6. Dallas got 5. San Francisco got 5.
Correct.
there you go.
Nobody else is close.
6 Super Bowls. The Patriots have won 6 Super Bowl titles.
Mhm.
2002, 2004, 2005, 2015, 2017, and 2019.
And
That's New England.
They should have won against
Yeah.
Atlanta. Atlanta gave them that game.
Well, not only that, but let me just tell you
let's
something.
talk about the
Had
five.
New England been in
Let's
a
talk about-
division that nobody else could win because they all were sorry for all those 20 years, I
Yes.
guarantee you
They
they
need
would
to
have had
switch
to play some
divisions.
playoff games on the road when they was playing at home if they'd have been in a stronger division.
They need to put them in our division. And let's
Right.
see,
If they'd have been in the NFC East during that time, they wouldn't have won
Please.
those 6 championships.
please.
Telling you.
Yes.
With the Giants, Redskins, Dallas, and the Eagles, they wouldn't have won 20 division championships or whatever it is. They won 15 in a row or whatever. They wouldn't have done that in the NFC East.
New England couldn't beat the Giants in any Super Bowl. The Giants was their arch enemy. They could not beat the Giants.
Well, there you go. That's what I'm saying. But if they'd been in their division, they wouldn't have been getting all those home playoff games. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying is that New England has had the easier road to get to 6 championships than anybody else.
Right.
Yes.
Because their division was just
Yes.
Weak.
Play-Doh.
We,
Play-Doh.
Right.
we.
Yeah, you had Buffalo, you had the Jets.
And
Thank
Miami.
you. And Miami. That's it. And they won like 10 straight division championships.
Miami still have a team. They can kick them out the league out yet.
No, Miami got a good team this year.
Yeah.
They got a good
Yeah.
coach, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
I
do.
think they kind of, I think they got some good picks
Yeah.
going out there. And I want
They
to
got a
thank
nice
them.
little quarterback.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to thank them for the player that they let us have. That they let go.
Yeah.
You know?
Who they let y'all have?
What's that? What's his name? I can pronounce the name correct. He's a safety.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Curtis, we don't want our fans to get honed in on us always talking Dallas and Pittsburgh.
Oh,
So
no.
that- Yeah, we want to make sure we
No.
Oh, I'm talking
expand
about
our
our team.
horizons, right?
I believe there's only one team in the NFL, and that's the Pittsburgh Steelers. That's what
Okay.
that's what I believe. And then there's other ones that happen to show up on Sundays and Thursdays and Monday nights.
You know, you got the bandwagoner and me. Look, this is my opinion,
One team.
but I got 5 teams I like in the NFL, and in this particular order, not any order, but my first team is Pittsburgh, my second team is Pittsburgh, my third team is Pittsburgh, my fourth team is Pittsburgh, and my fifth team is Pittsburgh. I can't be no other fan. You see what's on my wrist. That's black and gold. If you cut me, I bleed the same thing.
I ain't mad at you, brother. It's all good.
So, I'm not a
You know,
bandwagon. My team goes down.
I've been a Cowboy fan since 1960.
Hey, hats off to you.
So, you know, that's where I come from.
And that's what you're supposed to be. If that's where you're
Well,
from,
yeah.
represent more. Hey,
So that's what I'm saying. It's all good. You know.
I just can't stand them bandwagoners. Oh no, I'm a Kansas City fan because they won. When were you a Kansas City fan?
I never jumped the bandwagon. The only reason that I like Kansas City at all is because I went to college there and I spent 5 years there going to their games.
Now I've liked other players from other teams, you know.
Yes.
But as far as teams, no, there's only one team I'll ever be a fan of.
It was
I got one team. It's always had one team. That's it. Even people say, man, a lot, you grew up in the Houston area. How come you're not a Houston fan? Because I'm a Cowboy fan. Been a Cowboy fan.
And
Gotcha.
I've been in LA for 31 years now. They told me they were going to change me into a Laker fan. Nah, never happened.
Like,
I'm a Laker fan. I'm a Laker fan.
Yeah, I used to be a Laker fan. You know, when Kobe was there, but
I honestly became one when see, I'm a Rocket fan. And when 91, 92, they had a problem with Olajuwon. Houston was going to let him go. They thought about letting him go, and the Lakers were going to pick him up. If the Lakers would have picked Olajuwon up, I'd have been a Laker fan. But no, they didn't.
See, I've been a Laker fan since, this name you may not remember, but since Happy Harrison was with the Lakers.
Okay, I'm not a Laker fan.
Who's Happy Harrison?
Right, that's what I'm saying. That's how long I've been, and my team hadn't changed. No matter how many ups and downs they go through, I stay with my team.
Gotcha.
No matter how bad somebody else want to talk about my team, it don't matter to me. That's my team. I stay with my team. Now, I will tell you, baseball-wise, since I grew up where I did and listening to them on the little transistor radio, I'm a Houston Astros fan, baseball.
Yeah. Wow.
No question. I can name players, Don Wilson, Rusty Starr, players like that from way back in the day. I've been an Astros fan. I used to go and sit out in the stands for $1.50 and watch the Astros play.
Wow.
Yeah, sit out in the bleachers. So I'm an Astros fan. Baseball, Lakers is my basketball squad. Cowboys is my football team.
I'm gonna have to go with Pittsburgh Pirates, Pittsburgh Steelers, Pittsburgh Penguins,
Pitt
Panthers, Penn State. Need I say more? I'm down here in Atlanta.
I didn't hear basketball.
We don't have a basketball.
No, you don't. That's
crazy.
The fish.
Pittsburgh Pisces.
The fish just say Pittsburgh.
Yeah, we be the Pittsburgh Pisces.
That's what I said. I didn't hear basketball. I didn't hear basketball. Nobody stepping up to the plate playing basketball in Pittsburgh. Y'all don't play no ball up there?
There's always been Lakers for me. Always been Lakers for me.
I was Philadelphia fan with Dr. J when he retired. I was with Philly and Houston.
Yeah, I was a Dr. J
Jay
fan.
retired. I was straight Houston.
Yeah, I was Dr.
See,
J.
I don't go for retirement. Guys come and go. That's my franchise. I'm a Laker fan. Have been, will be. That's just my team.
Right. Jay was my favorite player, so you know that's without anything said. And I loved it when they went to LA in '82 and swept them.
Who is this?
Philly.
Oh, Philly. Oh, when they won their one championship?
That's all right. All you gotta do is win one. That's all you gotta do is win one.
No, you gotta win more than one. The Lakers won 16, baby. Lakers got 16. Don't tell me about one.
Don't have any championships.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I understand that.
No, all you gotta do is get that one.
But don't make it like they were a great franchise.
They had great players on the team around them at the time.
Yeah, they won. With all those great players, they won one. They had Moses Malone, Dr. J. They had what's my boy
Maurice, Andrew Toney,
all those guys.
Dawkins.
They won one time.
Yeah.
George McGinnis,
World Be Free,
Bobby Jones, Steve Mix, all them guys. One championship.
But the league,
all those great players.
To me, I mean, There were not a lot of crybabies. If you got hurt, broke finger, whatever, you played. You didn't. Oh, I can't play. I got a hangnail. Like today, it's soft. The league is soft. There's no players that could play this year. They could play back when they played.
I don't believe that for a second, brother. I don't believe that for a second.
I'm talking about.
Let me ask you a question.
I'm not talking about the talent. I'm talking about the way that was played.
LeBron.
You said you didn't think no player.
There was no such thing as a fragrant foul back in the days.
No.
Because you come to the hole.
Jordan used to get beat up.
Getting hit.
Jordan used to get beat up.
Now you come to the hole, you get just braised. Oh, flagrant. Come on now.
Yeah.
I'm saying that the style of game has changed.
Hey, brothers, let me ask you a question. Let me just make sure you're clear. When they was doing that back in the day, those guys weren't making $30 and $40 million a year. You can't take a chance on hurting your asset to that degree. Because back in those days, the guy making $400,000, that was a lot of money. The league was making a lot more. And what I'm saying is that you lose a guy, a $40 million guy, you got to pay him $40 million whether he's playing or not. You lose a $400,000 guy, it's not the same. So they did change the rules. They had to change the rules because you couldn't. Because you remember in the playoffs when Rambis got clotheslined by Boston.
Right. Detroit when he got
and you know what they did? They got up, sent the teams to the. They got up. They sent the team to the sideline. They came back out. He shot 2 free throws, and Mikal kept playing. Nobody got suspended. There wasn't no flagrant foul, none of that stuff.
No, he just played.
But that was then. Today, you can't let somebody come down there and hurt your $30 million asset, and you sitting him on a bench paying him $30 million because somebody wanted to hurt him. You can't afford to do that today.
That's what they had to enforce, like Charles Oakley.
But you can't afford to do that today because you're paying these guys guaranteed money and you're paying them too much of it. You can't put a $30 million guy out because somebody wants to be a goon. Like in the old days, you have to evolve with the sport. The sport has changed. You got to change with it.
But I'm just saying the heart of some of these players, they get the little hangnails and stuff. Oh, I can't play. I got ingrown toenail. What is that? Man, cut the sucker off, wrap the tape up, put sock on and go play.
That's how we were raised. That's how when we played, that's how it was. You played hurt.
Bro, I understand that. I get that. But we cannot have, like you were saying, the Charles Oakleys, the goons of the world. We can't have that today. You cannot afford to do that today. It's just too expensive. Yeah. There's too much money involved.
I really never looked at it like that, but yeah. I'm just talking about the heart, though.
Yeah, I never thought about that either. You know, the money that they're getting paid, you know, you got to protect that. You know, who wants a $30 million guy sitting on a bench?
I'll be mad because I'm
still getting this $30 million.
He's still getting this $30 million.
The biggest thing that I have a problem with is this load management. I ain't worried about injuries
so
much.
I don't understand that either.
I don't know the extent of the injury. We could say, well, he got a little injury, but we don't know that. But this whole load management stuff, that's the part I don't like.
Yeah. How can you play today, take off 2 days, play one game, and come back next?
Come on now.
And so my solution to that is, if you're gonna load management, take the time off when you play at a home game. Don't do it on the road because those road fans want to see you. They won't do it at home because their home fans want to see them play. So when they do load management, they take that time off on the road. When if you're a superstar and you go on the road,
people are coming to see you play.
Right. They come to see you play. So if you need to take a day off, take it off when you got a home game.
Exactly.
They won't do that though. They don't load management at home. They load management on the road. You notice that?
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. I mean, because if I spend all my money on home tickets and I'm coming to see my home team, I don't want my man sitting on a bench. Away.
There you go. But those same fans,
the same way.
You want a full house when you go on the road too, though.
Yeah, because he's that marquee name bringing them people to the game.
But I understand.
But if you don't show up and play.
If you're buying tickets to see your team play, you should be buying tickets to see your team play, right? Or
if you're at home,
somebody else coming.
But the people on the road, they buying tickets to see you play because you're a superstar.
Yeah.
And they filling up the stadium because they want to see you play. Man, when I was in Dallas, and that's when the Bulls were good and the Sixers, anytime the Sixers came to town, The place was packed. We wanted the Mavericks to win, but we wanted Dr. J to do well. When the Bulls came to town, we wanted Michael to get off. Michael, you can get 40 as long as our team wins, because we came to see you play, Mike.
Right.
But if you don't play, then all of our anticipation and getting excited about coming to see the Bulls play goes out the window if Mike ain't playing.
Yeah.
So that's what I say. But those guys in those days, they didn't do load management back in those days.
No, but
they played every night.
You were hurt, you weren't playing, period. Because
they played every night. You go and look at the schedule, you can see Michael, out of his 15 years or however many years, he played 82 games, probably, 13 out of 15 years.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't no load management. That mess right there wasn't even around back in those days. Right. And they wasn't flying on private jets. Back in those days, they flew commercial.
Isn't LeBron hurt right now?
Yeah, he is. He's banged up. He re-injured that high ankle sprain that he had.
Right. So how you feel about
Well, it's all about if the Lakers are not healthy, if the Lakers are not healthy, they're not gonna win the championship. Simple as that. If they are healthy, I think they will win.
I don't know. Brooklyn got something for them though.
Brooklyn is hurt too.
I know, but I think
Brooklyn got to get back. Brooklyn got to deal with Philly and Milwaukee. Milwaukee just beat them back to back.
Yeah, but that's all right. Milwaukee's not going to come out the East. Everybody knows that. I know that. You know that.
I don't know that. They changed their team. They added some. They added some players.
When it's a 6-7 game series, Milwaukee can't beat the teams back to back like that. They can't do it. They try to because everybody really do. They key on one.
They don't have the same team, brother. Until
Giannis gets him a jump shot, they're not going to do it.
They have made their team better. They added players. They have a different team. It's not the same team.
That's a key player right there. That's a key man right there.
He is, but that wasn't the reason they didn't win. The reason they didn't win, they didn't have enough other players to go along with him to help.
But what it was, they let Giannis do what he wanted. You couldn't let
they didn't have enough help. They had to have more help. They didn't have enough help.
You know what? I'll say it here. I don't care who's watching this. Milwaukee's never going to win a championship with Giannis there.
Wow.
That's okay. Yeah, everybody got an opinion, like we said earlier.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that he is going to win a championship. I'm not saying Brooklyn is going to win a championship either. I'm saying I like to see the playoffs start with all the players on all the teams healthy. Yeah. And let's see who wins the championship then.
That'd be great.
And then, in that case, I would say Brooklyn ain't gonna win no championship if everybody is healthy.
No, I like Brooklyn. I like their.
Well, I understand that, but I'm just telling you, I don't think they'll win a championship if the other teams are healthy. Because I tell you what, Philly gives them more problems than anybody because they ain't got nobody to guard Embiid down in the paint. Nobody. Brooklyn ain't got nobody for him.
Embiid soft. Soft.
I heard a friend of mine that's a big Atlanta Hawks fan. He talked about players being soft. He talked about Al Horford was soft.
I don't really care. I look at it like he's not consistent. You're the biggest man out there. You should be dominating out there, not just you want to play.
Hey, bro, have you looked at his numbers?
I look at his number. This year is a little better than what it was, but last year he should have been just killing everybody.
But see, last year's done, bro. We only talk about this year.
Okay, let's talk about this year. Let's see what they do.
Right. So if you look at his numbers are dominant. That's what I'm saying. Okay. You said he ought to be dominating. Look at his numbers.
When money time comes up, we'll see what his numbers do then.
Okay.
And it don't matter what you do during the season. When the playoff time comes, you can't get up for the playoffs.
Right,
what you're playing for.
That's right.
It's the playoffs, baby.
The only thing that matters is the playoffs. That's exactly right.
Yeah.
And so
you can't get up for the playoffs. Yeah. What are you here for?
Oh, I think he can get up. All I'm saying is Brooklyn ain't proved nothing yet themselves.
That's what I'm saying. No, but I'm saying they have all the talent to win, but can they win?
Right. But you're saying you believe in Brooklyn, and I'm saying they ain't proved nothing.
I believe they have the best chance to come out the East and win.
Okay. What are they? How can you how you make that assessment? Because they ain't proved nothing.
They got too many weapons.
They don't play no defense.
Neither did Golden State. They won a championship. I believe
But
they
they,
won.
but wait a minute though. Golden State was one of the top 3 defensive teams in the league. Each year they won
Not
a
when they first
championship.
played. Not when
Go
they
look
first
at it. Go
championship.
no,
The
brother.
first year they won their
Brother,
championship.
Go
Look,
go
I'm
check
telling
it
you right
out.
now. Here.
Go check it
First
out.
year they won their championship.
No, go check it
Every
out.
team that they played in the Western Conference, point guards were hurt. That's how Steph got away with it. Oh, he got away with it. Every team they played, go back and look.
Wow.
Every team
I don't have to go and look. I'm telling you that they were the best.
Point guard was
They were in the top 3
That's why Steph got
defensive
free
teams.
range.
They were
Steph tried everybody for that.
Bruh,
Next year they came back when what happened when they played against Cleveland when Kyrie
Bruh.
was on.
bruh. I'm just telling you, bruh. I'm telling you.
Shut him down a little bit.
The records is clear. They were one of the top 3 defensive teams in the league each year that they won the championship.
Go
Period.
back to their first year they won their championship.
I'm talking about the first year.
I'm telling you, they had the easy way through the West because every team they played in the West had no point guards.
Wow.
But you hear what? But you're not addressing. You're not addressing what I
They
said.
didn't have no point guards.
But you're not addressing what I said. I said defense.
They didn't
I said
matter.
they were one of the top
They
3.
weren't in the top 3 their first year. Pull that
They
up.
were, brother. I'm telling you, they were one of the top 3 defensive teams in the league.
Here you go.
All right.
I'm just telling you.
Their first year they won the championship was in what 2000?
So what am I looking for here?
Golden
Top 3
State championship. You know what? You may be right. You may be right. Yeah. I'm not afraid to admit I was wrong. But
No, all I'm saying is
saying
that
first year
it ain't got. It's not about the point guards. It's about the defense. When you get to the playoffs,
everything slows down.
Pardon me?
Everything slows down in the playoffs.
Right. And so defense becomes even more important. And they were one of the top defensive teams in the league every year that they won the championship. Each one of those years, check them out.
I'm talking about the first one, 2015. 2015.
What'd you do? Pull up defensive rankings for Golden State Warriors?
No, I'm just looking up the defense right now.
Oh, who was playing?
Yeah.
They didn't just win with offense. That's what I'm saying. And if you talk about the point guards, who was the other point guards in the league at the time? You telling me Steph Curry was not one of the top point guards? You're not saying that.
No.
Okay.
He was not the top point guard that year they won.
Say what now?
He was not the top point guard the year they won their first championship.
Who was?
Chris Paul was.
Really?
Yeah.
So he won the MVP, right?
He won the MVP of the playoffs. He didn't win the MVP of the year.
He did not?
No. I don't know how to do all that crazy.
Well, what if he didn't win it that year? What year was it that he won it when what year was he unanimous MVP?
I believe the second time they won a championship.
That was the first time. Okay, all I'm saying is that I'm not sure if you're making any discouraging remarks in regard to his ability to play the point guard position.
No. Steph is the fan.
It was a beast.
I put him on my team anytime. I'm just saying at the time, that first year, they won their championship. They went through the West because he had no competition.
They went through the West because their whole team was a better team.
No,
it wasn't just the point guard.
Yeah, the whole team was
every
beast.
team they played. They had no point guard. All the point guards in the West were hurt that year.
Who? That's what I'm saying. You saying that, but I want you to tell me who. If you remember that good, tell me who it was on them other teams that was hurt.
I just told you, Conley was hurt for Utah when they played Utah.
Conley wasn't even on Utah then. He was with the Grizzlies.
I'm sorry, Grizzlies. I'm sorry, Memphis.
Right, so we don't count him.
No, Memphis was in the playoffs. They were in the playoffs. Memphis was hurt. Conley was hurt.
But do you think Memphis really could have won the championship?
I'm just saying they had to give him problems.
But brother, problems don't count. The trophy is what counts.
You never know.
The Grizzlies never got any closer. What are you talking about? You never know. The Grizzlies ain't won nothing.
I know this dude already, man.
I told you, man. This is Ralph the Bookman Booker.
Oh,
And brother, let me just tell you something. I don't even have my book open beside me. This is just right off the top of my head that I'm telling you these things.
I'm here to tell you. You know what I'm saying?
oh man.
No matter what facts you got, he got other facts.
He don't have no. No, Curtis, that ain't true. If you show me facts, I will go with your facts. But he ain't show me no facts.
Whoa,
Where are the facts at?
I think we both have a different Google.
Why? What did yours say?
We have different Googles.
Wait, did you pull it up? Were they the number one?
No, I didn't pull up anything.
Okay.
But you guys pulled it up. What did it say?
We
didn't pull it up yet.
We pulled it up, man.
Okay, it didn't pull up.
No, sir.
So you're trying to figure out.
I want somebody to come on in the comments and let us know what they think.
I tell you what you should do is
What's that?
Google NBA MVPs. And you'll see what year Steph won the MVP. And you'll look and see, you'll be able to tell if they won the championship the year that he won the MVP.
He did win a championship when he won MVP. I think that was the second one.
Well, we're talking about the first one though, right?
The first one, no, he wasn't. He probably got most valuable player.
NBA MVP winners, NBA right here. There you go.
Okay.
What years did Steph win the MVP?
His first year was 14-15. Okay, that's right there. Right, you go to the first one, right?
Right here.
No, that's the one he won the whole thing. Okay. But the 14-15.
So 14-15 he won the MVP. 15-16 he was unanimous.
Right, that's when he won. They're both. He got
okay.
Right. Yeah.
So who won the championship in 14-15?
They did. Golden State did.
And that's the same year he won the MVP.
You talking about defense. You said they were the top three defense.
But you were saying that he was the top.
But you also said he didn't win the MVP the year that they won their first championship.
They didn't win MVP. I said they didn't win the. I said the whole team.
He wasn't.
Get me talking crazy now, man.
Wow, baby.
Said
he wasn't number one.
Yeah, that's what I said. He was the number one point guard. That
right.
Who was? If he won the MVP, who was the number one point guard? If it wasn't him, who was it?
Steph, my man Steph.
That's what I'm telling you.
I'm a Steph Curry fan. You know, I like
Golden
State.
They won the championship. They won the year that won the MVP. You saying them other point guards? He was the MVP, so he was better than all the other point guards, whether they played or not.
Well,
you're gonna put Conley up there?
I'm just telling you, bro. I'm just telling you, bro.
Come on, bro. Conley, you brought the name out of
Chris Paul. None of that. It was all hurt.
Chris Paul was not hurt that year. He was hurt when he was with.
He
was hurt. No, he was hurt when he was with Houston.
I know.
Those years he was with the Clippers. When they won the first championship,
I was right down the street. I know where he was.
When they won the first championship, Chris Paul was with the Clippers.
I know, and Chris Paul did not play against them in the playoffs because they
didn't play them in the playoffs that year at all. Golden State didn't play the Clippers that year. The Clippers got their butts whipped because they was up 3-1 on Houston and let Houston come back on them.
15 season.
They was up 3-1 against Houston, and Houston came back and beat them. So they didn't play. They didn't play Chris Paul.
Right. There you go. Yeah. But Houston's point guard was hurt too.
Who was Houston's point guard?
Beverly.
No, his point. That wasn't their point guard. Their point guard was James. James is their point guard. You know he's always been the ball.
But Beverly, James, to me, James never panned out in the big games. Never took over.
I agree with you. I agree with that 100%. But you can't talk about it was because their point guard was hurt. That's why they beat the Clippers with that same team. Then when they rolled up against Golden State, they played Golden State down the stretch, and then they shot 1 for 27 from 3 points and lost this game at home. No. That was not Golden State's fault.
We can let that one go. We can let that one go. Why you bring up the past?
Let's go to the next one. Go to the next thing.
About me bring up the past. Why you bring the past up? I let it go. Let it go.
I'm letting it go.
Let it go. Let it go.
It's gone, baby. You the one who brought up Steph Curry was not this or that when they won the championship. I didn't bring it up. You did.
You did.
I'm just telling you. What? Now you want to talk about I brought up the past. All I did was respond to what you said. I didn't bring it up.
And you know what? Check this out. Let's change the subject.
Hey, you know, we know what I do want to mention something though. Let me hop around here.
Yeah, jump around there, Curt.
Let me jump around here.
Because this is what I do. This is what I love sports.
Yes.
You getting on my nerves, man. On a good time though. On a good thing.
You know, yeah, but you know they got them big 747 that head back to California at any time now.
I'll be on one tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
I know that's right. They got some leaving today though.
You know what? I should have left yesterday. How about that? Wheels up.
Still left an hour before this started, huh? This young man I want to mention. I know we're talking about NBA, NFL, and all that good stuff, but before we get too deep or too late, or I don't want to leave out talking about there's a young man out of Dublin, Ohio. He's going to be a freshman at Kaufman High School, right? And 175 pounds, 8th grader, running back, and Capalot. You go by Capalot. If you're at Capalot.
What is that?
David White.
Oh, okay.
This young man is amazing. The GOAT. They're calling him the GOAT already. He's in training with a former NFL player. He's in the camp. People are looking at this guy, and he's somebody to watch. So David White out of Dublin, Ohio.
Can he catch?
Yes.
Thank you.
You know, when I watch his tapes, he reminds me of Antonio Brown. How he can be completely covered, and he will catch that ball. That ball hit his hands, and it's like glue. It's like the ball is meant to be in his hands. He got moves, he got speed, he got strength, he got amazing size. There's some tape out there. I got to get permission from his folks.
I'm telling you, man, I think you're on the right track, Curtis. They ought to be pointing him toward being a wide receiver, pass catcher.
Oh no, he running back. You got to see his tapes. Running back.
I don't have to see his tapes.
He's running over folks. He's hitting people in the dust. He's running track and field.
Curtis, he's gonna be a freshman. We know as a freshman, all those things are fine, but by the time you get to the league, things change, because the same people that you're much better than now, when you get to be a senior, you get to your freshman year in college, they done caught up with you. So you got to continue to do something. You may be the GOAT in the 8th grade. That don't mean you're going to be the GOAT in the 12th grade.
And the thing about that is, just like you just said about people catching up, he's catching up to other folks and surpassing.
Okay.
You got to pull the tapes. I'm going to see if I can get permission from his folks to show some of his tapes.
I don't need to see the tapes.
You will see that.
Nothing he's going to show me in the 8th grade is going to impress me for.
Oh yes.
Because remember, he got to do 3 years. He got to be 3 years of high school, 4 years of high school, and then he got to be 3 years of college. So in 7 years, I don't need to see a tape of somebody that's 7 years from being in the league. What is it going to tell me?
Hey, that's the potential, because he's already being watched. He's already being scouted.
Look at Zion Williams. When he was in grade school. I mean, junior high.
There you go.
He was killing it.
This kid, straight beast.
Every kid that's got that kind of potential is being watched. There's so much money in this thing nowadays that there's not a kid they're offering kids in the 8th grade full scholarships to college in the 8th grade. Oh, they're already doing that. So all these kids are being watched right now. That don't mean they're gonna take that.
Yeah, I was being looked at in high school, looking at college, running college track in high school. Yeah.
Yeah. What I'm saying is that they all are being looked at. Right. If you have that kind of talent today, every one of them been being looked at. You think that there are not thousands of kids down in Texas and Ohio and Florida that are not being looked at right now? They all are.
Probably. Yeah. He's one of them.
But that's being looked at, and even being a beast in the 9th grade, there's no guarantee that you're gonna be a beast 3 years out of college.
I guarantee you, this one right here.
He's not saying that. He's just saying, take a look at what's coming up.
Right. I'm going to put the spotlight on this young man, because this guy, there's a lot of him being watched.
He's just saying he's got great talent. Just take a look at.
He has great talent
at his size, his age.
Don't
his
sleep
maturity
on
of the game.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
all he's saying. He's a student of the game.
He's a student of the game. His father's a student of the game. Amazing coach, and it's not like he's just out there just playing. He got the mental. He got the support all around him.
And all I'm saying is
family
that
just around him.
all I'm saying is that the longevity, Curtis, all I'm saying is that the longevity of a running back is not like it used to be.
Oh, that's what you're
So
saying.
if he's gonna have a long career and make a lot of money, well, if he's gonna have a long career and make a lot of money, I don't think it'll be at the running back position.
So at that point, I understand what you're saying, because they don't last long.
Right, but so you guys are saying that the people who are in high school, junior high right now playing running back, they shouldn't be playing running back.
No,
I'm not saying that at all.
So
we're talking about the elite athlete. He's
Right.
not just one of the everyone's that's in high school playing running back. He's
So
one of the top guys, right?
So what about the Earl Campbells and the Connors and the
Because
and
that was a different era.
They didn't do what they do now.
They
Like
didn't play those positions in high school and all
Marshall
that
Faulk
stuff?
was the mold of everything.
Okay.
Because he could play running back.
But when did you
He
start?
could catch the ball.
When did you
know what
start?
I'm saying in high school. I'm saying what he did.
Right.
That's the mold we want to follow.
Oh yeah.
Mark, if you can catch the ball out the backfield,
Just can't. He can't.
You're going to live along.
He can't. This young man right here, they could put him on as receiver. You're gonna get the same result. This is the next Slash.
Yeah, that's good. I'm all about it. It's all
Running
good.
back receiver. He can
I
catch.
think
He
that
can
he was
run.
missing
He got strength.
what he's
I
saying.
think Ralph's missing it. And
Ralph ain't missing it at
I
all.
don't think
brother.
Ralph was missing it. It's just
Ralph ain't missing it.
this
Ralph,
is like-
all Ralph is saying, if you hear what I'm saying, is that
Right.
if he is that elite of an athlete at the running back position in the 8th grade,
yes.
because he's just going to the 9th grade, then he got 4 years of high school and 3 years of college before he can go to the league. And all I'm saying is that if he has those kind of skills now, it'd be better to switch him to a position that's going to have longevity now so he can continue to work on that, as opposed to the running back gets hit more than anybody in the league.
Okay. Watch this. Mo, watch
That's
this.
all I'm saying.
Mo, watch this. Okay, there's a young man coming out of Dublin High School. He's in Dublin. He's going to be going freshman in Kaufman, and he's going to be a wide receiver. You think he should be a running back, Ralph?
I knew he was gonna do that. I knew he was gonna do that.
This is why Ralph is co-host.
I knew he was gonna do that. I knew he was gonna do that.
He's gonna be wide receiver. Yeah, he should be a running back.
No, I'm not going to tell you that there's an elite athlete that should go to the running back position.
You said,
I'm telling you.
I knew you were gonna do that. I knew you was gonna do that.
I'm just telling you.
That's why.
Ralph was like, just change that story.
Yeah, that's why Ralph the Bookman Booker is co-host of this broadcast we're going to do 3 times a week because
Hey, man,
I couldn't think anybody else better to do
Ralph.
this, man.
I hope to see you sometime in the future.
Yeah, brother, we will. All I'm saying is that
And then
that position, if you keep up with the NFL, you'll know that position is the one that they have devalued considerably over the years.
Yeah, because
Because they just don't last as long. They take too many shots.
okay, but anyway, when I come back next time, or you're out my way, I want to have something for you to put in your mind.
It's barbecue.
It's gonna be the best.
Oh, okay.
You're gonna think you back on
I thought
the
this show was going sideways.
Hey, come on, man.
Wait, hold on. It's sports talk. Hold on now.
Food.
This ain't after hours,
go
though.
together.
This ain't after hours.
Food and sports go together, man. That's especially some good food.
The kids watching
That
this. man.
caveman food, them beef ribs,
Yes,
the
sir.
bones protruding out the side.
Yes, I wish I still ate that kind of food. I know I kind of switched my diet to the fish
Mhm.
and vegetables and stuff like all that good stuff.
Hey, man,
Chicken.
I wish I could be totally plant-based. I wish I could, but
Hey,
Why can't you?
you had this morning?
Yeah, the
they were
muffins.
delicious. They were delicious.
yeah, things to
So
see.
Curtis, how come you can't go? How come you can't go full plant-based?
Huh?
How come you can't go full plant-based?
I'm Aquarius, man. We can't.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm carnivorous.
What does that got to do with anything?
I'm carnivorous.
I'm trying to. If you could put some meat taste in vegetables, That'd be great.
Have you heard Beyond? Have you ever heard of the product called Beyond Meat?
Yeah, I ate a lot of that. I ate a lot of the Beyonds and the Impossibles. So that's
Okay.
plant-based. So yeah, I really do eat that. You
Well,
know, that's
put it to you
that's
like
what I'm doing
this.
now.
It's beyond and impossible for me to be either one of that because I'm straight carnivorous.
No question. Me too. But I guess I don't
Like that some
understand,
years ago.
Curtis. I don't understand. I guess why.
Why?
Yeah, about the plant-based. Why are we trying to be more all
Healthier
plant-based?
lifestyle, because I was told I had to. Is it for a healthier lifestyle?
Okay.
I don't know.
So then I guess the last question I have is that at the end of all of that, do you still die?
I don't know.
Oh, I do. I know you do. That was a
see.
question I already knew the answer to. We all die.
Well, yeah, we're all dying every day,
Yeah.
inside
Hey,
and out,
what's that
right?
commercial? Eat more chicken.
Inside and out, we're letting it go.
Them cows eat more chicken. Chick-fil-A.
I know. Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, I'm trying to lose a couple of pounds.
All I'm saying is that I think it's all about moderation. It's not as much about what you eat, it's how much of what you eat you eat. I think you can overdo anything.
Yeah.
All in moderation, huh?
Yep. Everything.
Okay. So I like driving a black truck around, Ralph. How about you?
If I had a black truck, if I was going to buy a truck, it would be a black truck.
Oh, snap. What?
He agreed.
What?
Oh man, every vehicle I ever had until you knew, Curtis, every vehicle I ever had until you knew me and I bought that great truck, all my vehicles have been black.
Oh, wow. Okay.
All my vehicles have been black. Always. I've always bought black vehicles.
You heard it first, folks. You heard it first.
That's right.
Ralph and I, we agreed to something.
Hey,
Yeah, we do.
this is gonna be a good day today.
This would be a really good day.
I think we agree on a lot of other stuff, but we just haven't
really
gotten to it yet.
Really, it's been a couple of years. We're trying to figure out.
We're working through it.
We're working on it. Hope it's no time soon, man. All right. Well, anything else? Any other teams you guys want to bring up? We've been on it for a little while. We want to wrap it up.
Do we want to switch? Do we want to switch sports?
We could talk a little bit some other sports on come Monday. If there's another team you guys want to talk about, you're on when you watch us, put in the comments, let us know if there's any teams or any other sports you want us to talk about, something you want us to focus on. We'd be glad to do that.
Absolutely.
Hit us up in the comments, subscribe, CURTECH Inc., turn on that bell. Tune in to Ralph and Curtis, Curtis and Ralph and Curtis every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for sports talk. And I think, if it's possible, we send you the link. And if you got some time, hop on.
My time is behind y'all, so
Hop on. Yeah, it'd be like, out of California time, they work, it's a little different out there. So I think it's like, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock in the morning on your time?
11 here?
11 here?
No, it'll be an 8 there.
8 o'clock in the morning there, yeah.
I might be able to do something.
Yeah, but we'll send you the link and if you could hop on, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll work with that. Is that
Sounds
cool with
good.
you, Ralph?
That's absolutely cool with me.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to talking with you again.
Oh my God.
You pick a topic, brother.
Oh my
That's what I
word.
say. Do we need to talk golf? Do you guys talk golf?
I'm not too much fan, of golf. I've watched it on CBS, but
Yeah, I'll watch
I
it.
have never played the game.
Right.
So
But you know Tiger Woods.
that's the only thing I know about
Tiger
it.
Woods, y'all.
That's it. I
Tiger
know,
Woods.
Bro, let me just tell you, that's
Tiger
enough.
Woo.
Yeah,
Tiger Woo.
that's it. But
All right.
Baseball.
Yeah.
fishing, I can talk about some fishing, like what you want to know about that?
That's a sport right there.
Yeah.
Is that a sport?
Yeah. Oh yeah. You never watch a fishing channel?
Of course not.
Man, I love watching the fishing channel.
No.
No?
No.
Man.
You don't know what
Love
a fish
watching
is,
the fishing
but you
channel,
think
man.
there's fish something in the tank that you got to put a little food on top of.
Wow, yeah. We're not talking about
I watched the RV channel.
yeah, hey. Yeah, we love them RVs. Love them RVs. We're supposed to anyway. supposed to hit Ohio this weekend, and we'll do it next weekend or sometime. We'll bring the RV back down and start to get to camping again. But anyway, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Those of you who are able to tune in, and those of you who's going to watch this broadcast later on, we want to thank you and stay posted. A lot of great sports talk. It was a good first one. This is a kickoff.
Are we signing off?
I think we're great. Yeah, I think we're going to sign off here and let some of y'all get back to work. We got to get Mo fed. He's down
Yeah,
here.
I wish he had some barbecue with him, boy. I try to hook up that brother. I love barbecue.
Man, we might have to go get some stuff and invite y'all over to the house and make it happen later. You know, we got a couple hours.
I'm all over that.
Yes, sir.
Now, my wife is just like you, Curtis. She only eats the plant-based stuff. She doesn't eat any meat. She eats fish and plant-based stuff, but she doesn't eat any meat or chicken or any of that kind of stuff.
That's a very wise woman.
Well, there you go.
Very wise. I love her. I tell her whenever she prays for me, you know.
Oh, yeah.
I love her prayers. You know, that's, you know, very lovely. Very lovely. Thank you very much. Anyway,
Thank you.
With that, we'll thank everybody. What's your handle again, Ralph?
The book. The book is open.
The book is open.
Ralph, the book is open.
Booker.
The book is open, Booker.
There you go.
I'm closing the book on today's session.
I'm closing the book on today's our first broadcast on this. This is exciting, man. I'm very excited about this. Thank you very much, everybody. We'll see you all again Wednesday, 11 o'clock.
Right.
Stay tuned.
Molicious BBQ.
Don't forget, don't forget Molicious BBQ.
Yes.
Coming to your neighborhood soon in Los Angeles.
That's it. And you can follow me on Instagram and Facebook under Molicious BBQ.
All right. Is there a phone number you want to give them or anything like that?
If you're going to be in LA, it's 323-595-4395.
Yep. And,
How big is your grill, bro?
oh, man.
It's 15 feet.
Oh, boy. You got a serious grill.
Yeah.
It's serious grill.
This is what I do.
Very serious.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you got to pull that with a truck.
Exactly.
No, you can't. See, that's what I'm saying. I understand about barbecue down there.
Yeah,
real
you
truck.
You catch it up.
You get all kinds. You gotta have a big truck to pull that big
Yes.
grill.
Gotta have
Yes.
a Ford to pull that, man. You can't be messing around with anything else.
I don't know about that, but you know, you can have that.
One of them F-150s,
I'm
baby.
Chevy, GMC.
Oh, my
Did he
goodness.
say Ford?
That's
Yeah.
what he said.
Yeah, no, man. You gotta get a Ford. He's gonna have trouble with that
You
shit.
don't need no Ford. You need your GMC.
That's exactly. That's what I'm talking about. I like you already, Ralph. I like you very much.
See what I'm
man.
saying? See what I'm saying? I thought we was on the same page for a second. There you go.
Whoa, not with a Ford.
I thought we
A
had
Ford?
another one.
Ford, fix or repair daily.
No, baby. No, baby. That's way back when. Now, the F-150s, Ford tough, baby. You gotta be Ford tough. Drive a Ford truck.
Found on roadside dead.
Never. Never. We climbing mountains, straight up mountains with Fords. We go straight up mountains.
I just tell you, I
Running
got a little
over.
bit of everything in
Running
my
over
cup.
stuff,
Baby.
running through the water.
Hey,
deep
when the
water,
book is
shallow.
open, there's all kinds of stuff that's in the
Riding
book.
through
You
the
never
snow.
know.
He said, "Found on the roadside."
No. Love my Ford, baby. Love my F-150. It's going on how many? 6 years strong. 6 years strong. All I ever did was put air in the tires.
See that? Until you got a hole in one of them.
Yeah, I know. I'm on like flat number 5, but that's running over stuff. You know?
All right, well, brothers, have a great day.
Man,
And,
thank you, sir. Thank
Let
you.
me know about any comments you get, Curt.
I sure will, man. We're gonna keep it posted. I posted on the Facebook, a couple pages there to get some traction, and we're gonna make this happen. Man, it's not that funny about my daggone Ford truck, man.
Oh, I'm sorry, man.
Oh, GMC people, I don't know what's going on.
Yes, those are good ones. I never heard those were good ones.
Hey, people,
He said, "Found on the roadside dead."
right here. Go with the Ford. The real truck. Go with the F-250. You know, King Cab, Crew Cab. Yes, indeedy. Get that lift.
Fix or repair daily.
You know, get them 65s on there and ride it out, to the sunset. Get that platinum F-150, man.
All right, brothers. Be safe, man.
Fix or repair daily. Oh,
Fix or repair daily.
Keep on trucking, y'all. Keep on trucking. I know I'm gonna have to get some support on this somewhere. Somebody gonna give me some support on this F-150.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of Ford people. There's a lot of Ford truck people out there.
Where's all my F-150 people at? Come on in here.
They're found on the road dead somewhere.
Yeah. Sir. Sir. We towing people out of ditches. We pull everybody out of ditches. Everybody.
Or fixed or repaired daily.
Yeah, but you know something? I do like them GMC commercials that they show on the NFL when they start playing when the season comes on. You see all them GMC commercials they have on.
What about it?
You ever see? You know what I'm saying, Ralph? All them.
I do know what you're saying. The one where they carrying the tailgate, they got all kinds of fixed to the tailgate.
There's always
That GMC is pretty sweet, boy. That GMC is on top.
It's always F-150 commercials that they show come NFL season. You never see other than but Ford.
Yeah,
That's right.
Here
Ford
we go.
top players.
No, I
Ford.
see a lot of GMC commercials with that new tailgate that they got.
I don't see
Boy, that's
one.
fucking sweet.
Sponsorships. You see commercials, but when it comes to the sponsorships,
All the commercials are sponsorships, baby.
Ford. It's Ford, baby. It's Ford. They always giving away that. Anyway, thank you all tuning in. Let me get off of here real quick.
All right, brother. Be safe, man.
Be safe out
Be
there.
safe on your trip back, brother. Good to meet you.
Nice meeting you.
All righty.
All right, here we go.
Yes, sir. There you go. Here we go.